Hey y'all, it's K Divine. I literally just woke up. And I was like, I feel like I need to make this video real quick. I wanted to talk about something real quick, that an experience that I had yesterday, that I think this is going to help somebody. Do not trust people who flip flop with you. And when I mean flip flop, what I'm saying is, don't trust people who act weird towards you one day and then the next day they want to be all in your face. Them folks is trying to figure you out. Them folks trying to figure you out. Okay. So I told y'all this is my second week training at my new job. And I think I mentioned, like, I'm not at the store that I will be at. I'm training at a different location, which is why I'm in another hotel room right now. Like I said, my job has been very graceful in providing me with hotel stays, even though I'm not super far away from my house, or from my ex's house, I should say. I'm not super far away from there, but because of my car situation, they've allowed me to stay in this hotel, which is very nice of them. Hopefully, my car will be ready by this coming week. But I have a coworker that all last week, when I first got there, she barely spoke to me. Now, I'll be honest, like, in this particular location, barely any women work there. It's literally two of them. It's two. That's it. And I come in, trying to be upbeat and, hey, I'm Kayla. Nice to meet y'all. And when she talked to me, she's just like, she gave me the driest hey. I can't. I was like, ooh. I was like, okay. And so then I I just ignored her. I was just like, okay. Like, I've grown so much at this point that I don't even think about it for real anymore. I'm like, once somebody shows me that type of, like, attitude, I'm like, fuck that, out the way. Like, I'm good for you. Go over there. And so I just kind of went around her. I wasn't trying to be friends with her. I wasn't trying to be cool with her. I was just like, okay, if I need to talk to her, I'll talk to her. But other than that, I was like, cool, I'm not even worried. And so I had a few days off. I had 4 days off in between. And during that time, I was able to reflect. And I was like, okay. I was like, how do I handle these situations better? And I was just like, just go in there and do what you need to do. Play your role. Don't give too much of yourself. Don't give them all of you. Don't talk about your business. Just, you know, like, you can, like, and I'll give this advice to y'all as well. Like, y'all can play y'all role when y'all are at those jobs. Like, I'm not saying that you got to go in there and be super stoic and not talk to people at all, but just don't give them people all of you. Don't do that anymore. You can have the little banter with people here and there, but don't make that a habit all day. um do your work, do what you need to do, and go home. But yesterday when I got into work, she just started talking to me all day long. I worked 10 hours yesterday, and she was there from open, so like 8:30 to like 4. She followed me everywhere yesterday. I went to go eat my lunch, and she was talking to me, like, just standing near me. And when I tell y'all, I want y'all to understand something. That I have a couple messages within this one message. One, people are really trying to figure you out. Two, a lot of people get the wrong impression of you in the beginning. And it a lot of times people get the wrong impression of you because of your energy. um I can't speak for the men because I'm not a man, But I'm sure that y'all have I'm sure y'all will experience something similar to this as well. But like for the ladies, like people will think that you are high maintenance if you're, if you're awakened, if you're chosen. Like they'll think that you are just bougie, and not because you did or said anything bougie, but just because of your aura. They just be like, oh, this person's high maintenance, or just because of how you look. Like you could just really like taking care of yourself. You could just have a good skincare routine. You could just, your hair could just be nice, or you just try to put yourself together. You might be, on a fitness journey trying to, get your body together. Like I'm trying to get back into working out again because it was so helpful for so long. So it's like I need to go back to that. But the situation I was in this past year kind of hindered me from actually working out. Um, but yeah, the girl was just all over me, and I was just like, what the hell is this? And you cannot trust people like that. Now, like I said, play your role. Like, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Don't let them people know that you noticed all of the stuff that you noticed. Play your role. I'm still very polite to her. I'll have my little banter with her, but I'm not giving her no information. Not about me. Some work related stuff, absolutely, but they be trying to get close to you because they're trying to figure you out. And and you have to realize too, like some people will dislike you in the beginning because they'll, like I said, they make assumptions about you. They're like, oh, this person's high maintenance, oh, this person's probably a bitch, oh, this person is probably mean, this person does this person does that, oh, the collective is oh, I already can tell the collective is just like this. That's what people will literally say. They will have no information on you, they will know nothing about you, and they will automatically say that they already know that you're a certain way, and you have done absolutely nothing but exist in that space. And then they're around you a little bit, they see how you move, they see how you talk to other people, and then they're like, oh, well, maybe the collective isn't so bad. And I'm here to tell you, don't trust those people. Please don't trust those people, because anybody who didn't have a reason to dislike you in the beginning, and they just disliked you because of your energy, because of your aura, because of, because they felt uncomfortable around you, because of their own insecurities. If they were uncomfortable then, and then all of a sudden they're like, well, I guess I kind of like this person, they're actually pretty cool, don't trust those people, because later on down the road they'll find another reason not to like you. They will find another reason not to like you, and a lot of times it comes down to they end up not liking you because of something very frivolous, something stupid, something that you didn't agree with them on, something you made them feel uncomfortable, you outshined them in something, like, it's gonna be something small. Because it's like, if they, like I said, if they didn't like you off of something small, or off of their own insecurities, or just off the bat because of their own insecurities, don't trust those people, because they will find another reason to start disliking you even more. Because you have to realize that just because they're talking to you and being nice to you now doesn't mean that that's going to be a continuous thing. It's not going to be, like that. I don't know why this example popped in my head, but in the movie Easy A, um with Emma Stone and Amanda Bynes. So their two characters were at odds the most of the movie, and then all of a sudden, when Olive was going through her little, you know, getting money to let people lie about what she was doing for them, and her and Amanda Bynes' character became friends, and they texting each other, and they're acting all buddy buddy, even though Emma Stone was not, her character wasn't feeling it. Olive was not feeling it for him. And then when Olive was accused of sleeping with her boyfriend, now all of a sudden Amanda Bynes' character comes back and punches her in the face or slaps her. And it's like, it's just like that. Like, y'all didn't like each other before. Y'all found common ground in a small thing, pretending to be friends for a minute, and it didn't even last very long. They found another reason to dislike you. So it's like, don't trust people like that. Because in the end, because you might think like, oh well, it was just a misunderstanding, it was just a miscommunication. No, you're not the one with the misunderstanding. They misunderstood you, and now they made a decision to dislike you. That's something they got to go deal with. They got to go handle that. Okay. And sometimes what that ends up being is that they get to miss out on you. They get to miss out on being friends with you, benefiting from you, having proximity to you. And that's because they need to go deal with their own shit. They need to go deal with themselves. And I say that all the time. People don't want to have to deal with themselves. People love being around people who don't hold them accountable. That's why some of y'all relationships didn't work out. That's why some of y'all that's why some of y'all friendships be falling out, because people don't like being around people who hold them accountable. People don't like people who shine brighter than them. And I've noticed this with women too a lot. Like, a lot of women are like constantly in competition with one another. Women love to try to outshine other women. And it's like, I think it's cool to be competitive and like, as far as like, I really want this job and there's other people who want this job and I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to do my best so that I can be the most presentable for this position. But like, competition for like, I can't have nobody else being the only eye candy in the room. I'm gonna make sure everybody feels like this person is a bitch or this person's ugly, so that I can only have the attention. Like, I don't like that stuff. That shit is weird to me. People do that all the time. But I didn't want this message to be too long. I just wanted to let y'all know, don't trust them folks. Because they got other issues. And if they think that and for them to mentally think that it's okay to dislike somebody a week ago and then all of a sudden be like, oh, they're not so bad, there's something they need to reevaluate that, because they should have realized that the first time, because they didn't even give you a chance the first time. But now all of a sudden you trying to give me a chance? No, I don't trust that. But it's your girl K Divine. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.